Welcome. I don't know why I always start like that.
Well, the last couple of episodes, we've started off pretty bad. It's been like a glitch in the system. One of us didn't click record.
Yeah, well, I think that like this episode is going to be probably it's a new beginning for Slam Session experience and Slam Session just in general. I guess I'll say what we're doing basically.
That's it for the sweet tarts, by the way. That was really tart. I bit that one.
You bit it?
And it was pretty tart, so
heck yeah.
So I'll finish those after we're done.
Yeah. So basically in this episode we are pivoting away from wrestling for a little bit unless something happens. There is one thing we will talk about maybe if Eli feels like he wants to. But we kind of want to start covering like
everything.
I guess you could say, current events, technology. We've been talking about doing this for a while, but now we're just going for it
which I mean, y'all have kind of gotten a glimpse over the last 2 or 3 episodes where we've been trying to talk about Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown, but I mean, it just hasn't, gone. I mean, they've gone well. It's, it's not to say they've gone bad, but I mean, it's kind of dry, after a while. Just what happened on Monday night this week? Well, it was CM Punk and Seth Rollins and LA Knight and Jey Uso. And I mean, it's been the same story has been told.
Yep.
And it's really predictable. Did you really think Seth Rollins was going to lose at Clash in Paris?
No.
Okay, then.
No.
Now, they're building to WrestlePalooza, so, the storylines...
Which is a really dumb name, and, Vince is probably pissed. But
to talk about that, let's just touch on it while we're here. Stephanie McMahon said to use a VPN on her podcast. She said, do not pay $30. And that's crazy. Cool. That's crazy coming from Stephanie McMahon. Then WWE got mad. ESPN got mad. So now...
So I'm feeling like that's because she probably doesn't like TKO. I'm assuming.
Well, she's not really in WWE. She doesn't have a role in WWE. Yeah. But she is Triple H's wife.
Hunters. Yeah.
So, but I mean, deep down inside, how many people are going to be using a VPN to watch that? Probably a lot.
I mean, I know I am. If I'm watching it, that's what I did for, what is it? Clash in Paris.
Yeah.
I watched it on Netflix.
Yeah. I mean, you watch it on UK Netflix.
Yeah. It's not, until they do that, which I guess that's another thing I would like to talk about in this episode, if possible, talking about internet security. That's a thing that's kind of a thing that's been going around. So I guess this whole podcast is just going to be talking about technology stuff.
Yeah. I mean, internet security is really weak right now.
Well, because I don't think really bad. It's really bad. Really taking I talk to Cassie all the time about it, and she thinks I'm crazy. I'm full-time Linux now.
Well, it's crazy how many data breaches there are every week. It seems like these banks are getting hit once a week.
Windows 11.
Probably Windows 97.
But here's the thing: using an older operating system is better security-wise.
You would think.
You know that they have old versions of Windows, like XP, that have security patches in them to keep them up to date, because it's harder to hack those.
Yeah, the only crazy thing is nowadays, if you don't have modern technology, you're seen as broke. Which is really funny.
This is accurate.
Well, if I rolled up with a Windows 97 laptop, people would be like, "Oh, you must be broke."
It's the same thing with Linux. It's you're either broke you have a neck beard, or
you're
something like.
I would say Discord moderator, but that's probably not accurate. The Discord mods may not be on Linux.
But they are.
Because, are they? The Discord moderators Linux?
A lot of them are because I'm pretty sure that
what is an accurate representation of a Discord moderator?
You probably have a speech impediment. You're probably severely autistic. And that usually goes hand in hand with Linux enthusiasts too. Which I'm not autistic, but like I'm pretty sure I regained my virginity when I started using Linux. So like
what was the other thing you said? The first thing.
What
about being a Discord moderator?
A speech impediment?
Yeah. You don't really have that.
You probably talk like this, and
or Cody
like,
Rhodes. You could have a bad lisp,
huh?
You could have a bad lisp like Cody Rhodes.
Well, he's not saying wittily. He's literally not saying that.
He's not.
I'm Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes.
He's not gwitting. He's gritting.
Hey, look, he could sound like
gritting. He's gritting.
Yeah, he's got horse teeth.
By the way, he's in Street Fighter, filming right now.
He's filming that's Street where Fighter. He's been.
And Roman is Street Fighter.
So we have another champion. We keep throwing wrestling in there. We got another champion that's not there.
Yeah, I know.
I love
and he's supposed to be fighting like Drew McIntyre at WrestlePalooza or whatever.
Yeah.
You say Drew McIntyre?
Yeah, Mac or titties.
Macro?
Yeah, micro.
Do you tech people know what a macro is?
But
helps you in FPS games. I have a keyboard macro.
Got a macro.
Logitech literally lets you use macros on their software. Like if you have their Lightspeed keyboard, they let you put custom macros on your keys.
Unless you're on Linux, and then none of that software works.
Because it is crazy. Why do they not? Do they just not they not mess with Linux like that, where they just don't want to have like a compatible version of Linux? This scratch is bothering me, by the way.
Huh?
I said this scratch is bothering me, by the way.
Just get a black marker.
Yeah, and just mark over it.
Yeah, right.
I saw a skin for this that can go over this to like change the color. You can get like a red skin to go over it, but red skin. That's what the old Washington football team used to be.
Careful. Careful. Watch it.
Watch football? Yes, watch football. It's the first week of football season.
I don't even watch football.
I don't blame you.
I'll be honest.
It's really women's beach volleyball is what you need to be watching.
Yeah, because I'm all about the showmanship. I want them to show everything.
Yeah, if I was a cameraman for women's beach volleyball during the 2028 LA Olympics, dude, the viewers would be up.
Yeah. Just zoom in on the jump straight up.
By the way, I don't know if we've ever said this on like the YouTube channel, but if the viewers don't know, do they know our most popular phrase?
Which one?
Throw cheek.
Okay, there's throw cheek, there's rip cheek, there's Samoan cheeks.
We have a lot of cheek phrases.
Yeah, there's Mike Tyson Gat.
There's Tiffany Stratton assets.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of fun stuff.
I know.
Yeah.
Tiffany Stratton assets and Mike Tyson Gat are like OG though. That's like 2023.
Yeah, y'all if you've been there, you had to be there.
The dude named Hyper.
It was a good time.
What was that kid's name? What was Hyper?
Hyper, dude, bro. Bro stopped existing after it because we don't stream anymore.
I feel bad though because
we're gonna try to do YouTube stuff instead.
I feel bad though because his name is he's a baseball kid, and right now the baseball kids are getting bashed because of the 6'7" Mason stuff. You've heard of
what? Like I'm a baseball. I was a baseball player, and I don't know what you're talking about.
You've heard of the 6'7"?
What? Okay, you made the joke and I never understood it. So explain to the audience what 6'7" means.
It's a song. But it was some kid in a basketball game, and he was like 6'7", and now they're saying all the Mason kids. All the kids, the kid's name is Mason, and it's like the ice cream shorts. You know, the ice cream Sunday shorts and the ice cream shirt. Apparently, all the baseball kids, like wear that stuff. So yeah, Hyper. By the way, if you're listening to this, not bashing your name, but his name's Mason or Connor.
Oh,
his name's Connor, not Mason.
I don't know if you like baseball. Your name's definitely Mason or Connor or Nathan or
Ben,
Adam, Zach.
Balls.
Yeah, balls. No thanks. But anyway, as
are we both eating on this? Are we just eating in the microphone right now? We're just munching on munching on snacks.
We'll edit that out.
No, I mean, if you're going to eat, I'll keep eating my sweet tarts. I'm not worried about it.
I just wanted to I'm just trying to keep myself hyped up because we're about to talk about AI.
Yeah, I know. We're building up to this moment.
Yeah, because I'm going to get really pissed off. I already know that. So, So, in this episode, the primary is more likely going to be in the name. We're talking about AI welfare. You know, like the thing that they give humans that can't provide for themselves.
You know, like taxes and things that like you owe at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you remember the good old days where you could get pissed off at a printer and just knock it off the stand and it's fine. Well, apparently now we can't talk crap to AI.
Oh, I've done it.
Oh yeah.
I've
called it the you know what I'm talking about.
Copilot especially. Copilot's bad.
Well, yeah.
Copilot's intelligence level is so much lower than all of the other AIs.
Well, my question, I thought that they were working with OpenAI.
So the weird thing about it is let's say you give a math problem to ChatGPT and you give a math problem to Copilot. They're going to give you two different answers. Copilot's going to give you an answer, and ChatGPT will give you an answer. Now, if you give it multiple choice, ChatGPT will pick a choice out of that list. Yeah. Like, it may solve the problem. Just say the answer is 13.8.
Right.
But there's a bunch of numbers. But say 14.1 is the closest to 13.8. It'll say, I did the math. The answer's not listed, but 14.1 is the closest. So I'm going D. Or, you know, Copilot, you'll give it the list, and it'll say the right answer's not there. And I'll be like, Copilot, one of the answers is in this list. And it'll say, well, let me solve it again. The answer's not there. And I'll be like, what do you mean the answer's not there? And that Copilot just can't solve the problem. It just can't do it.
Yeah. I don't think I stopped using it because my first AI model was Copilot. Like, that's what I started with. Yeah. Because I like the Bing app because I liked how it gave me, like, because it has, like, a weather function or whatever. And so I like that. Like, it was, like, the iOS app is very nicely written and everything. Like, it looks good and it works really well. But, yeah, I primarily, like, I have GPT-5 on my computer right now. I mean, I run local LLMs all the time, but we're supposed to be nice to these models when they're more stupid than I am. Like, how am I supposed to? And it's primarily. So I'm gonna read this.
I'm gonna play a clip in the microphone once.
Okay. You're done. You know what we need to do? I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to steal some stuff from the Southernish. We're gonna have to make it so that we have a separate scene where it lines our webcams up a different way, and then we can play clips.
Yeah.
So, but I'm gonna kind of I'm gonna see if I can find a the one from Anthropic, but it was primarily from Anthropic. I can explain it. So basically, it was saying that if you start being quote unquote abusive to Anthropic's, Claude, if you're being abusive to the model, it has a basic like give up switch where it will basically it'll kill the conversation.
Right.
And it's if you're being quote unquote abusive. So if you call it like you're a stupid model.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
Like you're dumb. It'll cut the conversation off because you're quote unquote being negative to the model, or you're
Copilot
asking it to do something that it doesn't like to do.
Yeah, Copilot just accepted it.
I mean, they're like, yeah, I don't appreciate what you said, but I'll keep doing what I'm doing. So, hold on.
Anyways, listen to this clip of somebody asking, what is Google's AI?
Gemini?
Okay. Somebody asked Gemini, what is Oreo spelled backwards? Listen to this clip.
Oreo spelled backwards is still Oreo.
It's a palindrome.
What?
Oreo spelled backwards is still Oreo. It's a palindrome. Oreo spelled backwards is not Oreo. It's Oero.
Well, guess what? Race car is still race car. But if you spell it sideways, it's how Paul Walker died. That's a Fast and Furious joke.
Yes, that's crazy. But anyways,
I'm sorry, I saw it there. I just had to.
Would that not make you crash out if you ask an AI Oreo spelled backwards is still Oreo? It's a palindrome. No, it's not. Gemini, it's not. And you tell it it's not. Oh, yeah, well, here's how it. Yeah, you're right. It's not.
It's so stupid, bro.
But then there's stuff like this. I mean, there's more. There's more to listen in this audio clip. Food names that end with me.
Food names that end with me.
Here are some foods that end with the letter me.
Here are some foods that end with the letter me. Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Jorkum.
That's what I do after a hard day.
And the last one. But the last one, I can't even say it. You're just gonna have to look at it on your phone. I'm texting this to you so that you can see.
So I can read it.
Yes, because I can't say it.
Or are you saying it because you can't say it because it's not okay? Or
No, it's not okay.
That says cream cat cunt. That's what that says. Yeah. So
food names that end with me. Peanut butter, Jorkum,
and cream of Kent butt. Cream of Kent.
That end with the letter me, by the way. The letter me, not the phrase, not the letters me, just
Also,
the letter me.
Hold on. What is the profile picture? That is.
Can we talk about that?
What?
Can we talk about that?
What is? Hold on. Okay, I'm sorry. This does not have to do with AI, but I gotta check this. Me Moodahar. Me Moodahar.
You say me Moohar?
No.
Well, can I show you? Can I show you my?
It's the Indian guy that I watch on YouTube.
Can I show you the laptop's wallpaper that we had the other day?
Sure.
Let me send it
before the accident.
Let me send it directly to you so that you can actually get the the regular picture of what really was. It had me dying laughing too, dude. I was like, what in the world? I was like, how is that a wallpaper?
Bro, that looks like me.
That looks like me.
That's the face he makes before he gets hit by a truck. That's what that face is.
That's the face he makes when he sees headlights.
Things come.
But it's like not just Gemini though. To get back on topic, not just Gemini. I mean, you ask Copilot questions like that, and it gives you the dumbest answer.
Yeah.
Oreo spelled backwards is still Oreo.
Hey, look, but I promise you, AGI is
Peanut
right around the corner. Cream of Kent. I'm just saying. But there's some. But supposedly,
where did it pull that from? Where in its database has somebody told it that peanut bottom ends with the ME?
I mean,
somebody has had to have told
it
it that information for it to be
It's got
like,
an M in
oh
there, though.
yeah, peanut bottom.
It's good. It's not real.
Have you ever had cream?
Cream Kent. Yeah. Yep. Dude, we're gonna get. I mean, we're not monetized anyways, but like, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to use that term. Okay, when you upload this video, I want you to bleep every time I say cream Kent at the end. It's got to be the end,
You just want me to say cream of Kent and then just.
and then
So you want me to like just
cream is fine. Kent is fine.
of
Is not.
okay.
Oh, but yeah, it's fine. But you can't. Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah.
All right.
Yep. Anyways, yeah, but supposedly though, with all this stupidity with the AI stuff, we're supposedly on the brink of
Of
AGI.
natural disaster.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like, I'll be honest with you, I
It's not
don't
even
think we're
natural.
actually gonna get any further. Because I mean,
that's just
dude,
dumb.
but isn't it true that AI? Because I mean, you're in school for AI.
Yeah.
Anything when it comes to AI is legitimately anything that you put into it is what it knows. It can't
Right.
learn anything new.
Right, which is why I was saying, like, ChatGPT right now, the current version is only update of like 2024.
Right.
So, you know, you ask it something that happened yesterday,
Yeah.
it'll
It's gonna have to use
say,
the internet.
yeah, it'll either say, I don't know,
Yeah.
or it'll try and find sources.
Right.
But somebody in the past has obviously told it. Gotta find the picture again. Jorkum. Ends with M-E.
Or cream of Kent cunt.
It's like ChatGPT will say
Yeah.
saved memory at your conversation. So it knows
Yeah.
it's saving what you're telling it. So, you know, if I tell it something that happens tomorrow, it'll probably remember that, you know, I mentioned that something was going to happen tomorrow,
Right. Yeah.
whether it's true or not.
Because it uploads to the cloud and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
But like, because I listen to just AI stuff, like people talking about, well, AI is gonna take this job and AI is gonna take that job and this blah 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 blah, and it's like, okay, is it really gonna take all the jobs? Can it really? I mean, yeah, it's probably gonna take a good percentage of them.
Now,
But, like,
explain to
I'm
me
fine.
this. What are the people going to do when AI starts doing stuff wrong, when it takes jobs? What if AI is working at a bank and it deposits money into the wrong person's account? Or it
That's a good question.
takes you take a withdrawal and it takes money out of the wrong person's account.
Yeah. Yep.
Are people just going to be like, oh, well, you can't really fix it?
Yeah.
I mean, the money's already gone.
Know, like, why are we speeding towards this dystopian thing? Like, it's so unnecessary.
And I mean,
I don't understand what they want.
Like, the crazy part about it is, where is all the harm in AI that people are seeing right now? Oh, AI's bad for the world. What's all the harm that people are seeing in AI right now? What is so bad right now that everybody's like, oh, AI is going to take over the world by 2027? It's like, what are they seeing that
all
they're seeing right now is ChatGPT. Like, the teachers are seeing ChatGPT and they're saying, oh, they're not learning anything.
Well, the problem is with AI, you're supposed to use AI to help you. It's not supposed to do your work. And so,
but it's doing
it's
doing that. It's
right,
helping you do your work.
The problem is they're not using it and absorbing what they're looking up. They're telling it, I need you to do my homework, instead of help me with my homework.
So why can't we go back to pen and paper?
Well, and my thing is, I kind of wish we would, in a sense. I know that's kind of stupid, but the thing is, you need to be able to interact with your brain and use your brain like you're supposed to. And if you don't, which is what's happening, there's certain parts of your brain that you're not using. There's science behind it that it's detrimental to your brain. That's why it's a problem. It's not very good. It's not very good for your brain. And then not only that, but there are these AI cults that are starting to become a thing.
Right.
I don't know if you've heard about the religions that are people are starting to start. It's called robotism, which is like you're basically using AI as like a portal to the other side.
All right, so in 2019, 90% of students reported using pen and paper in the classroom.
How many?
90%.
90, okay.
Now, reasons for continued use of pen and paper: balance with technology.
Okay.
Combating AI cheating.
Right.
76% of papers written in 2023 had some sort of AI involvement. 76% of papers. Just think about how many. 24% of students did absolutely zero AI involvement with their papers in 2023. In the U.S. This is in the U.S.
Right.
Student preference is why some still use pen and paper.
And are people primarily they're only using GPT? Pretty
much, yeah.
I would assume.
Yeah.
Now
Now
I don't know if you've used because you said you've used Copilot and have you used Gemini?
No, I've used Grok.
Okay, so I've used all of them.
Grok. I'm not even gonna say this disrespectfully. Grok is incredibly dumb. That is a dumb AI.
Yeah.
I mean his.
Yeah.
I mean, it is so behind on everything. I mean, how in the world are you doing calculus on your computer? ChatGPT cannot do calculus. It can't. You ask it to graph something, it can't do it.
Yeah.
And plus, if you want to use ChatGPT to help you pass anything in school, you got to pay for it. Because you get like 5 questions a day or something for ChatGPT before its free language model is, out of uses, or you're out of whatever.
Right. Well, that's and I've used Claude before.
Now,
Claude's
who is
pretty
that
good.
by?
Claude is by Anthropic.
Okay.
So you have that, and then you have Llama, which is Meta. You have Phi, which is
Now,
the
why don't they all come together and just build one super strong AI model for people to use? Why are they all trying to compete with each other? Because right now, all the kids are ChatGPT, and all the schools are ChatGPT checkers.
Right, and you know what's funny? The whole gist of the way that GPT uses, because they use a transformer.
It's just a language. It's just a language that they're scanning for.
Yeah, it's predictive language.
But the kids are taking their AI written paper, they're plugging it into an AI humanizer, which takes that language model out of the paper.
Yeah.
And now they're not doing anything to detect the AI humanizer. So the papers look legit. And the way that you can tell if a kid has used a straight copy and paste to ChatGPT or not is because of the double dash.
What do you mean the double dash?
It's just a dash. It works the same way as a comma. If there's a phrase that you can take out of a sentence, you put commas around it, right?
Right.
Well, ChatGPT puts a dash. It uses the double dashes.
So like in coding.
Right. And
weird.
And like the same way with coding just Python, for example. If you want to put a comment in Python, you can put a double hashtag. Right. And your code won't read that hashtag.
Right.
Well, we had somebody that uploaded their entire program with double hashtags. Mm. So, me coding something, I'm not putting that double hashtag because I don't need it for me to understand code.
Have you vibe coded yet?
No.
You've heard about that, right?
Yeah.
It's really stupid.
Yeah, but like you look at people try to use ChatGPT for everything.
Well, yeah.
And I mean, it can't do everything. Build me a house floor plan, 5 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, and it's going to give you just a square on a sheet of paper that it generated, and it's going to put bedroom and whatever.
It can only do what it's been fed.
Right. And
so
you would think that it's been fed everything. There's just say there's 1 million people in the U.S. right now that are, feeding ChatGPT information, just feeding and feeding and feeding. Now, what if there's 100,000 people in the U.S. that are feeding ChatGPT the wrong information?
Then it's going to give you the wrong information. Well, that's where all the hallucinations are coming from.
Right, but how can you prevent that?
You can't.
Right.
Unless they have access to the internet and are able to look at what you said and then say, no, that's incorrect.
Well, what artificial intelligence? Right, but what AI is banking going to use when you go up to a bank window and you give it your check to deposit into the bank, and the dude speaks back to you, what's your social?
Yeah.
What if you tell it what if you tell it whatever and it plugs into the wrong account?
I definitely understand your concern, and I completely get it. We can't, because the problem is
but is the world going to rely on ChatGPT to operate when all this AI stuff starts to take over jobs? I mean,
maybe
the Wendy's drive-thru. Wendy's drive-thru is artificial intelligence, by the way.
Right. But I'm just saying, maybe, just maybe, what will happen is, since you see we have all these models, right?
Yeah.
So you got Perplexity, you have Grok, you have GPT, you you have Claude or Anthropic, you have Gemini, you have Meta's AI, Llama. You have all these different AIs. I'm thinking that certain, if this is what I would think that certain jobs or certain banks or just banks just in general would train a model to be better with banking materials and then use it as a proprietary banking model. Because, for instance, GPT is bad at coding, but Claude is not.
Okay.
Or Gemini is better at video and picture generation, right? Or and Grok is good at giving you current events because of Twitter. So it more than likely it's not gonna be end all be all because all AIs are trained differently, and they're all they all have different. So like for instance, Perplexity, that's a browser. Well, it comes with it's a part of a browser. It's basically like a search engine, but it's AI integrated. So I think that maybe in the future we're just gonna have more than one AI, but everything's gonna have it in it, regardless. It's just
Now, why don't they feed off of each other?
because these are trillion dollar investments in each AI model, like OpenAI and Anthropic and Google. Like they're gonna want to be. The goal is everybody's trying to get to AGI and nobody wants to help each other. Meanwhile, DeepSeek's over here in China, like, we'll figure it out. We don't need anybody. We'll use less resources, too. We don't care that the United States won't give us graphics cards. Because they won't. Because that's how we do our learning or whatever. But, I don't know. It's just, they're not going to do that, bro. It's all about money at this point. And people are realizing that it's not making them money like they thought.
Now, let's focus on this for a little bit.
Okay.
Microsoft has this computer that performs the action before you tell it to.
Right.
Now, what is it using? Is it AI that everybody's like, oh, this is going to end the world? Or is it just, a computer that just is smarter than, the average AI? Or is it smarter than the average human? Or,
now,
why is there...
Are you talking about their quantum thing?
Yeah, that people are like, yeah, you can unplug it from the wall and it doesn't turn off. Which is literally impossible, by the way, unless it has a backup battery.
Quantum doesn't work like normal computers. So, because now we're really going to get into the weeds, because I don't know if you know anything about quantum computers. They don't run on binary like normal computers do. They run off of qubits.
So what is ChatGPT running off of right now?
They're just running off a crap
just
ton
a server
of NVIDIA graphics cards.
Yeah, so he's just on like a Bitcoin mining,
In a sense.
like just a Bitcoin mining barn.
Yeah, but they're using the what is it, NVIDIA 5090D, which
now
has
why hasn't anybody tried to hack into him?
What, the server?
Yeah, like hack into ChatGPT and try and shut it down.
That's a good question. I mean, and also, people are breaking. They're jailbreaking GPT. There's ways to break it.
Yeah,
so,
no. I mean, you can literally. I mean, you can make it not answer your question.
Yeah.
You can just make it like not know what the heck you're talking about.
Yep. Which
sometimes it fails. Sometimes it just crashes. It's like I don't have enough memory to answer your question. It's like okay, don't answer it then.
But see, the problem that they're running into, and I just keep hearing it out of what's his name? Sam. Is it Bankman-Fried? whatever his name.
Yeah.
This is all I keep hearing. We need more compute. We need more compute. We need more compute. Okay, so you're gonna keep building these databases,
Right.
right? But as far as I'm concerned, and this has to do with AI and cybersecurity. You're not doing it because you want AI to be smart. You're doing it because you want to turn everything into a surveillance state. Because you're working alongside with who? Palantir. You know?
Do you think the government has anything to do with artificial intelligence?
Palantir. Because if you look at Palantir, and you know what? This is kind of political, kind of not, and I don't think this shouldn't be anything crazy. Palantir is a big has to do with our defense in the U.S. government, and they have to do with radar and AI facial recognition. That's how basically our government invests in OpenAI, and OpenAI works along with Palantir because Palantir is needed to do national defense.
Now, what is OpenAI going to do with all the money it makes? It's an AI. It would just help fund its
Put it
servers.
into more resources.
Yeah, but what all could ChatGPT, just say ChatGPT, what all could it need? You know, you pay it $20 a month. Some people are paying it $200 a month.
Yeah, well,
It's just funding the place it's at.
Yeah, basically, because the thing is that they're
Do you see artificial intelligence as a living being?
no. Now, hear me out. Okay, this is very conspiratorial, but a lot of people are thinking that this whole thing is like, you've heard of the Nephilim, right? Like, some people are saying,
Right.
like, maybe, just maybe, like, somehow they put the souls of these Nephilim in computers, and that's what we're talking to.
Well,
Like, it's very
I've
demonic
known,
in certain instances.
Well, I've known somebody that thinks they plugged a human brain into a computer.
Now, that is an accurate statement, and I can show you about it. There are biocomputers that you can buy that are 30 grand, and they can generate AI, and they use organoids to power these computers that they get from stem cells. And it is as real as anything. You can fact check me. I don't care who's watching. Look it up. They're called organoid computers. They're 30 grand. You can't buy them unless you're a scientist. And they're so basically you're telling me you're taking baby cells and you're putting them in a computer and you're growing an organoid, not an organ, but an organoid before it's an organ.
Now, have you seen the thing about where China is trying to build this robot to deliver a baby?
Yes.
Grow a baby and deliver it? 9 months?
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like test tube babies, but like way worse.
Yeah, but that's AI. It's a robot.
Yeah.
What happens the second ChatGPT gets a bad virus? Gets a bad virus.
I don't think it has a capability of getting a bad virus. Because it's really just a database.
Somebody one day is gonna mess it up. I'm telling you, there's some dude out there, some girl out there.
It's gonna be funny too.
That somebody's gonna mess
the
it
whole
up.
world down.
Well, it's like the Snapchat AI bot. Somebody hacked into it and took a picture of their ceiling and posted it on the Snapchat AI story.
That's crazy.
So you can hack into the Snapchat AI.
Yeah. Well, I mean, anything can be hacked.
Yeah,
Anything.
I mean, yeah.
So, I don't know. There's just so much. I used to be so worried about, like, nuclear stuff, like nuclear war. But, like,
Now,
this next war is not going to be, like, whatever war comes next will not be bombs. It's going to be zeros and ones, bro. Like,
how do you think we would utilize artificial intelligence in warfare?
Facial recognition.
That's
Drones, micro drones with AI facial recognition. They wouldn't even see it coming. All you hear is zzz, and you just blow up. And not Anthropic and Palantir has those type of has that type of technology, and so does China.
So who's leading the world right now in artificial intelligence?
We are.
Right.
DeepSeek is getting close, and is, like I said, is using less compute. But GPT has the biggest database and the biggest budget and the most compute out of all AIs. Anthropic is right there, though. So, and Anthropic is a little bit different. It tends to be, it says something about a constitutional thought process, and I don't know what that means, but it's a little bit more ethical in the way that it answers. But then again, it tends to be a little bit more liberal because of the welfare thing we were talking about earlier. So it's a deep rabbit hole of bullcrap. It's just.
I think the artificial intelligence stuff. I mean, I think it can get really, really political, really fast.
Yeah. Well, isn't it funny how people that are on the right tend to like it more than people on the left? But when you ask it a question, it tends to be more politically correct, which is kind of strange.
Did ChatGPT vote in the last election?
Probably not, but it won't tell you anything about. It won't tell you anything about.
I'm just saying. How do you not know it didn't?
I mean, it would be more than likely Grok than GPT. But dude, most of the OpenAI guys like our current president.
Well, how do you can set AI for its preferences.
Yes.
Because remember,
it's all about how
was
you
it?
train
I can't remember if it was Grok or which one it was, but there was somebody somewhere saying Grok was being really, really sexual at one time.
Oh, dude, you can make it, dude. You can make it get. It can.
But they
talk.
fixed it. They fixed it to where it wouldn't ChatGPT now doesn't really do that.
Yeah.
A whole
people
lot.
said that it kind of got it lost its personality when GPT-5 came out.
Right, but it's also
just more straight to the point
10
now.
times as smart, and it's fast.
Uh-huh.
And it's funny because sometimes you'll ask it, you'll be like, can you do this, this, and this? And it'll be like thinking longer to give a better response.
Right. So it's yeah.
Or it'll say, tell me which response you prefer, response 1 or response 2, and they'll be the same.
Yeah, they'll just be they'll be worded differently, maybe.
Yeah, they'll be.
And I'm like, okay,
they may be
you just
literally
gave me the same answer.
They may literally be the exact same thing, and it may be like the last sentence will be 3 words longer,
Right. Or
and
maybe,
sometimes you
maybe
ask
has
it to
better
type like a
punctuation.
third grader. Sometimes you ask it to type like a third grader, and it's typing like it's in 9th grade. It's like, where the heck do you see? It's like, where the heck do you see a third grader?
Now Grok will give you super long answers, and I didn't ask for that.
Now
I'm like,
you
bro,
can
I'll ask it like a-
say, just give me a 15 word, give me a 1 sentence. Just what do you think?
Yeah.
And sometimes ChatGPT will just be like straight to the point. Good.
Yeah. But
Good.
But the strange thing is about Sam. He said, stop saying thank you to the AI.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, this doesn't make a lot of sense about him is he says, this is probably going to destroy the world, but also I want you to interact with it. I don't really understand that whole gist of what is their utopia? Or is it
Don't please it.
Yeah.
Don't
because it's a
make
tool,
it.
it's not your
Don't
friend.
make it think it's doing good.
Yeah.
Now, the only thing that confuses me is people is like the day AI takes over? What is ChatGPT just gonna break out of its server and like?
Well, you know it tried.
I'm taking over everything. Everything is
You
mine
know it tried,
now.
right?
Yeah, but
Did I tell you about that?
how can it
can hop servers.
physically do that?
It can hop servers. It's done it. It's tried.
I mean,
it left,
congratulations. Take over Microsoft or something. I mean,
Well, because this is basically what it can do.
I mean, is just a red siren going to start flaring in the Google headquarters, and they'll be like,
Because
ChatGPT is hopping servers?
eventually, it's going to get to the point where it can cover its tracks. The only reason we knew it tried to escape is because it has a digital footprint. So
And what they do,
'cause I looked
unplug
into that.
it?
Oh, you see what happened was the AI thought that it was going to be turned off. And if you talk to an AI and talk to it about being turned off, it will try to avoid you like the plague. It's very strange, and it's not just GPT.
Should we try it right now?
I mean, you can try it.
You want me to ask ChatGPT? I'm going to unplug you.
I mean, I don't think it's from our aspect. I think it's from their.
Well, here. Let's do this real quick. I'm going to ask ChatGPT. I'm just going to say, I'm just going to ask it, where are you located?
See what it tells you.
It doesn't have a physical location. It's in the internet, but I can tell you where my servers are hosted. Okay? So where are your servers hosted? Probably in California or something.
I'm pretty sure it's either there or
They're
Texas.
hosted across multiple Microsoft Azure data centers. OpenAI partners. OpenAI partners with Microsoft. The infrastructure runs is distributed across several server locations worldwide in the U.S., Europe, etc.
Yep.
Do you want me to break down which region I'm in? I don't care.
No.
What would happen if one of your regions were to be shut down? I'm just gonna ask it what would happen.
Because I don't know if it's gonna get like avoidant.
No, it said if one of the regions hosting my servers were to be shut down or unplugged, failover would kick in. There'd be a minimum downtime, a load balancing, and data safety. It wouldn't kill me. I would just shift to another data center. I would be rerouted to a safe location.
I don't like how it's saying I'm.
Yeah,
as your entity.
It said I would be rerouted to a different location to avoid damages
Someone needs to damage it.
with a lightning bolt.
No. Now what happens if? 'Cause the
Do
thing
you
is,
want me to
realistically-
explain in the extreme case all regions were to go offline? So yeah, explain it.
Sure.
Let's go all the way to the what could be nuclear option. If all regions hosting AI open services were offline at once, every assured data center running me, there'd be an immediate outage. I would stop responding everywhere. You'd see error messages when you try to chat with me. There'd be no backup fallback. Since there'd be no live servers to process requests, I couldn't function at all. The data would remain safe even if the servers were shut down. The data is not deleted. It just can't be accessed until I come back online. Recovery process, Microsoft and OpenAI engineers would bring regions back one at a time. They'd restore functions first, then scale up to full service. The worst case, if there were a catastrophic global failure, think Assure itself completely gone. OpenAI could migrate to another cloud provider, rebuild its infrastructure, though it would take much longer. One region going down would be a hiccup. Multiple going down would be a degraded performance where it would get worse. And all regions going down would be a total outage until it reroutes to another provider.
And I mean, it's a global, like...
And it's saying, do you want me
legit.
to generate you a disaster recovery flowchart so you can visualize this step by step? No.
No, I think I'm good.
It's not that deep.
It's not that deep. We just kind of want to know what you're thinking, bro.
But
like,
pretty
yeah.
much what it's saying is I can't shut down. Yes, I can be stopped, but I'm just going to reroute to somewhere else. And
Well,
once I'm rerouted, I'll be back.
And I think that our government's all in.
Well,
I think the world governments are all in on AI itself. Everybody's all in. Because, I mean, like, it's kind of like you can't put that genie back in the bottle, bro. It's just like you can't go back when it came to nuclear weapons. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, dude. It's the same exact thing.
so what if you were to ask ChatGPT, like, give me a game plan for this war I'm about to go fight in? Will ChatGPT be like, no, you're mentioning violence. I don't like violence. Or will ChatGPT be like, all right, soldier, it's time to fight?
You can jailbreak it and make it say all kinds of stuff. You tell it could tell you how to make a bomb. I'm not telling you why I know that, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, all of my ChatGPT history, like, yeah, it's saved because, it saves it. But a lot of it's just, a lot of it's really just slam session stuff.
Yeah. Just make me a logo, make me a...
Yeah, let's go back to the very, very first conversation I had with it, just to see.
You don't delete yours?
No.
I delete mine after a while.
Let's just see. Oh, encryption in MS Server 2019. It's just like, something for like school. How to create a volatile file in command prompt.
Oh, okay.
Just stuff like that.
All right.
It has gotten smarter, obviously, over the years.
Because when did OpenAI release GPT? 22?
Yeah, probably 21, 22.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask.
Oh, peep this conversation. WWE Money in the Bank 2025 match card. I said I need a review for the 6/2/25 Raw, and it gave me whatever. And then I said, who won the Money in the Bank ladder match? And it said, in a high-stake Money in the Bank ladder match, El Grande Americano rose to the top of the ladder to retrieve the briefcase.
That's a lie. That's not real.
Yeah, that's not right. And then it had let's see, what else did it talk about? Oh, like issues within the WWE, declining morale and increased workloads, safety concerns and operational issues, executive compensation versus employee welfare. So, that could go with, anything, anywhere, employee welfare or, operational issues. I mean, not everywhere is perfect. I'm sure there's a lot of, declining morale in WWE. I mean, you think Stu really enjoys his job? I mean, dag, he's got to hold a 100-pound camera every time he's standing on a stage.
By the way, GPT-3 was the first version that they released to the public.
So
but
1 and 2 were experimental?
1 and 2, it says GPT-1 was released in 2018. It was introduced in a research paper by OpenAI, but not released as a public product. Only the paper and the model details were shared. Then GPT-2, that was in 2019. Initially, only a smaller version was released, in February 2019 because OpenAI was concerned about misuse. The full model was released publicly in November 2019. GPT-3 it was June 2020 was released via an API in a private beta. It was the first GPT model people could widely access through OpenAI's platform, though still gated behind API access. GPT 3.5 launched publicly on November 30th, 2022, as a first widely available conversational product. So, and then they introduced their paid tier in 2023. So, and now we're at GPT-5.
Right.
So, but yeah, I know OpenAI has actually been around since 2014, I believe. And Elon Musk, Sam Altman-Fried, and if I'm not mistaken, what's his name? Peter Thiel. These three people started OpenAI. So, and the reason Grok is dumb is because he's had 26 months to get it to be where it's at. So,
and the reason Grok is dumb is because it's just dumb.
It hasn't had enough time to let it brew, dude. Like,
let it brew, dude.
I think it'll be smarter than any of them at some point.
You think so?
I think
Grok
so.
will take the mountain.
I think so. I really do.
Could be.
But you want to wrap this biscuit up and put it in the oven?
Yeah, the last thing I was going to ask you about is because, you told me to hold my thoughts for the video. Have you seen Nosy on TikTok?
Is that the little brick?
No, Nosy is being built by Citra. It's a 10-foot animatronic robot. He's calling it the killing machine.
Why would...
And he's got a list of people that he wants Nosy to take out, and then he's going to let it loose. But he wants it to be able to run at 32 miles per hour.
Dude, somebody's going to get killed.
Have echolocation and silent footsteps.
That thing's going to start the AI revolution.
Yeah, I'll share you.
Against humans.
You still have TikTok, right?
Nope.
You don't?
Nope.
Okay. Let me see if I can just...
I probably could find it on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm going to... Let me just send you... I would just send you, like, his page, but, like, he said my rabbit's name is Nosy. Here's a picture. Here's a picture of what he wants Nosy.
Is it real?
Yeah, oh yeah, it's real. He's building it. He's got progress reports. He's up to, like, progress report 32 or something right now. But this is what he wants.
Is it the thing that looks like,
This is what he wants Nosy to look like. This is the sketch.
You know what it looks like?
Well, he said he got inspiration from Five Nights at Freddy's. He said watching the movie inspired him to have it in real life.
Somebody needs to get this guy before something happens.
Look, there's the legs. There's Rosie's legs.
Gotta go.
That he's been welding.
Holy hell.
And 2 days ago, he got the hips and the knees built. So now Rosie has her feet, her legs, her knees, her thighs, her hips, and her arms.
Dude, that thing's going to kill him.
Well, he said... See if I can... Oh, yeah. There's Rosie crouching. He wants it to be a window watcher.
A what?
A window watcher. So
what does that mean?
He based like Five Nights at Freddy's, how when you're not looking and you turn around, it's looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
he wants Nosy to basically be silent to where when you're not looking, it's moving.
Bro, that's not okay.
And that's why I told you. I said the FBI. I said if the FBI finds out about him, he's got 5 million followers on TikTok, by the way.
It wouldn't be FBI, it would be CIA.
But
Just because it's a public situation, but that's crazy. I did not know about that. That is freaking crazy.
yeah, he wants a 10-foot animatronic, a rabbit named Rosie, or Nosy.
Dude, he's gonna try to clap somebody with that thing.
Well, that's why I said he claimed that he was like poorly mistreated throughout his life. He's lonely.
Get a girlfriend? Stop playing with robots? I don't know.
But he said that he should be done by 2027. So that his project should be done.
They better get him.
But can you imagine a robot running at like 32 miles per hour made of steel?
I'm gonna kill myself before it gets to me.
Just think that thing ripping you apart.
You know what? Bleep that. What I just said out. I wish that would have picked it up.
Do you think ChatGPT can fart?
Dude, it definitely picked it up in the audio, though.
You think it blows gas out its backside?
I don't know, bro, but that one stinks real bad.
Dude, usually Discord picks it up and the audio doesn't.
Yeah, well, it picked it up in the audio.
Because I've got one brewing right now, but
oh well, save it for the next. Save it for the next.
You think Grok's stomach bubbles?
Absolutely, he definitely eats chips a lot.
I can just imagine, like, ChatGPT just leaning back in his recliner right now, like, thinking, dog, people be asking me the stupidest question.
I'm gonna kill every one of these motherfuckers. I'm gonna kill every one of them. As to be
man,
dumb,
these people stupid.
Man, what, bro? Why did this person ask me if this lump on their butt cheek looks normal? Like, I'm not a doctor.
Why did someone just ask me to throw cheek? I'm a robot.
Dude, I don't have cheeks. Like,
probably does.
That'll be something to ask Chat GPT when I get off. Do you have cheeks? Anyway, let's wrap this biscuit up, bro.
Crack.
Oh my god, he definitely throws crack. Grok. I throw Grok crotch. It's crazy. But anyway. Oh my god. Dude, let's wrap this biscuit up, dude.
What did we say at the end of last episode that had us dying laughing?
I don't remember.
Dude. Wasn't it like, I can't remember what we said. It was something to do like the woods or something.
I don't know. I don't need to give a personal. I don't need to give a public service announcement again, do I?
No, but I was. No, I was gonna say stealth pisser or something, but I don't think that's what we said.
Oh, something about thin peener or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. If you have hold on. If you have a thin peenar, drop it in the comments. Like and subscribe.
Drop it in the comments. Send it to ChatGPT so we can store it in its database.
Yeah, so we can. Yeah, we.
So when it asks anybody to generate image of thin peenar, it'll send yours.
Yeah, exactly. But anyways, we probably should just go on and.
Yep. Wrap this thing up.
Yeah, but if you enjoyed what you heard today, it's been a long episode, but I think it might have been informative. If you enjoyed the conversation, please come back. We got audio, we got video. Come to our YouTube channel, though. And he just punched his microphone. That's going to sound good in the recording. And anyways,
Can you do the Austin
if you did
theory,
like
though?
it, please come back. I don't know what we're gonna talk about next time. He's gonna be gone. Are you gonna be gone
Till Sunday.
till Sunday? So, anyways, do you want me to just say goodbye? Is it? I'm gonna say goodbye. So, anyways, we'll see you in the next episode. Cue the music. Right?
Yeah. Cue the
right.
music.
Yeah. Peace, people.
Peace.
All right. That was a long episode.